So there's my daisy printed onto the white card, and what I'm going to do is put a wrap round it. You can see there I've got some acetate, some nice acetate there that fits perfectly, and that's going to go over the top of this design. Now on the daisy selection of stamps there, you've got lots of different types of daisies, and I've got a very, very small stamp daisy here that I'm going to put onto the acetate. And what I'm going to do now is start inking that up. I've got some stays on here, so I'm just going to ink that up, and then just randomly on the acetate I'm just going to press the daisy design down. There's one. And just add as many as you want randomly. Then just put it to one side to let the stays on dry. Now as you can see from this piece of acetate, I've already started colouring the daisies in. I've also put a little strip of some peel off down the edge here to give it a nice border. And all you do with the daisies is just open it up, and I find it better to colour in from the back of the design. So just take the lid off, and I like to do the yellow first, and just literally take your pen and just colour in. And I'm going to put a little bit of red in the middle, like that, a little dot. And then I'm just taking some green and then carefully just colour it in. I'm just going to do the stem down the centre like that, and then just each leaf. And it's as simple as that. Just let that dry. It'll only take a few seconds, and then you've got a beautiful wrap there, around there with the daisy design on. And now all you have to do is bring those two together. So there's my card there with the daisy on, and I've just put some double-sided tape down the spine of the card there. And now if I bring the acetate in, I just slide this over the top, make sure it's in the right position, and then press it down at the back. And you've got a fantastic card there with the main design, and you've got the acetate wrap over the top there to give you that lovely card. Now I've got a very simple card here using the large block daisy design from the daisy stamp, and also done a border at the top and the bottom using the block stencil daisy design. Very simple card, but I want to show you now how you can use the line rubber stamp, the line one, to go over the top, so you're creating two stamped images using different coloured embossing powders. Now what I've done here from the Matte and Layer stencil CD, I've created this daisy effect with the layering of the purple and the light green. Now I'm going to use the block stamp, well used as you can see from other demonstrations, and I'm just going to ink this up in purple. And now I'm going to stamp this down onto the stamp and add some clear embossing powder. Next what I'm going to do is take this stamp here, and it's exactly the same, but this is just the outline of the daisy, and then I'm going to ink this up with a green ink. And then very carefully, because it's clear and see-through, you can position it exactly over the top of the design, press down, and you will have a green outline. Then some green embossing powder. This is like a verdigris. Now we're going to heat set that with a heat gun and see how the two embossing powders slightly blend in nicely together. This is an example of a card made using the same techniques, where we actually stamp over the top onto a pre-printed image from the stencil CD. And don't forget, you can design all your own colour scheme and everything. And all we've done here is stamped it over it in clear ink pad and then added clear embossing powder to give that beautiful, beautiful shine. And this design also we printed from the CD, the stencil CD, and the stamps match the same size, and then we just used the line stamp to go over the top there. So we've actually embossed the design over the top there and did a blue effect with an embossing powder on this one. But of course you could do it in gold, silver, whatever colour you want.